Hi, my name is Louis Canul, and today I will be presenting my case study on the Allied Medical Waste Transportation Company, specifically their veterinary division. So, the Allied Medical Waste Transportation Company has been in the biomedical waste industry for 29 years. They emerged after many concerns about waste management in the medical field resulted in the passing of legislation that regulated biomedical services. Um, it instated regulations and policies. This company surfaced during a time when the industry was controlled by two companies, um, and they were able to prosper by offering competitive prices, top notch service, and policies that allowed them to be industry leaders. They now serve Oklahoma, Texas, Kansas, Missouri, Arkansas, Colorado, and Wyoming. They've also received multiple endorsements from organizations in the Oklahoma area as well as the Dallas Fort Worth area. And they are now looking to expand into the veterinary services industry. So, problems and issues that this company may encounter include the fact that they have to acquire clients in the veterinary industry. So, previously, they have only had clients in the biomedical industry. So, this is going to require a bit of effort for them to convince these veterinarians and these clinics that they need to use their services. Um, in addition to that, they also need to maintain and seek endorsements. If they want to be competitive in this industry, they got to prove that they are competent and that they are an industry leader. One of the big problems and issues, or I guess a big problem they're going to have, is that their profits depend on the Oklahoma industry, meaning that they are starting this branch of service in Oklahoma, um, and in order to expand to another state, they have to be successful in this state. Um, their profits depend on voluntary participation, since this legislation does not require veterinary clients to abide by the same regulations that um, in the biomedical industry must abide by. Um, American I'm sorry, Allied Medical Services. Um, Veterinary clients to abide by the same regulations. They must also provide consultation to these clients. They must keep costs low, and they must keep up with changing legislation. Um, Currently, Allied Medical Waste Transportation is focused on biomedical waste services. They are an industry leader with the technology that they have, and they are also leading the market with keeping up with legislation, being proactive, and environmentally friendly. Not a lot of companies use the incinerator technology to get rid of waste like Allied Transportation does. This is more efficient and it is more eco-friendly. Competitive analysis. In terms of the competitive analysis, they are the first to take on this market, which gives them a huge advantage. They use state-of-the-art technology, the incinerator that I was referencing earlier. They do have a very good business strategy that has led them to be successful in the biomedical waste management industry. And if they are able to highlight the environmental benefits that they offer in comparison to their um, competitors, then I think they would be in a very competitive place. Financial analysis. So their potential revenue sits at $955,000 yearly. This is based on a $30 monthly fee per location, as well as a 50 cent per pound processing fee for each pound of waste. So this would result in a net income after taxes of $57,000 for the first year, $106,000 for the second year, and $161,000 for the third year. Now, keep in mind that these numbers are based on certain market penetrations, um, respectively 30% for the first year, 40% for the second year, and 50% for the third year. Implementation issues and problems. So they definitely are going to face some issues of participation. Like I said earlier, the legislation that applies to the biomedical industry does not necessarily apply to the veterinary industry. So they would have to be doing this on a voluntary basis. It is dependent on the Oklahoma market. They are starting this division in Oklahoma. So if it's not successful there, they will not be able to move on to another state. Implementation plan. So the implementation plan requires them to court new clients. Obviously, they have to get clients in the veterinary services industry if they want to make a profit. They also need to serve as consultants. So if their clients do not have a set process, they're going to have to assist them in creating a process from scratch. Also, they need to assess the needs of their customers and find the best way that their company, their new division, can meet these customers' needs. Also, the plan is to use the proven track record and to utilize their internal strengths. They do have competent staff and competent workers who are trained in handling and processing of hazardous material. This, combined with all the other information I presented, demonstrates that Allied Medical Transportation should expand their industry into the veterinary division.